All right. I think everything's working. Everything working? Everything's working. Okay, good. All right. So, um, what am I doing today? Oh, I know what I'm doing today. I'm drawing textures. Um, so I've been off stream for a while. I do have to get back to playing Fallout. I don't know how far I'm gonna get into Fallout. There is a game I've been waiting for a very long time, coming out next week, I think it is. Hytale's coming out. Um, and I've been waiting for this game for a really long time. Just because the modding is supposed to be so accessible, um, and whatnot. I've done Minecraft modding in the past, mainly. Well, I shouldn't say modding, texture packs for Bedrock Edition, and things like that. I've made a couple monsters and stuff in the past. But I've been spending the last week getting ready to start modding. I've been looking at Blockbench. I've been just kind of playing around. Let's see, I got this up here. I think that shows up here. Oh, no, I'm on the wrong screen. I'm gonna have to switch to my live streaming there. All right. And I'm gonna hide this right there. Oh, it should be showing. Everything gets so finicky here. Well, anyway, would have been nice to show you that, but there we go. There we go. Got it up and running there. So I've been working on that guy a little bit there. Just kind of trying to get used to the workflow with the thing. Started working on a character. I'm kind of going with a Spectre character. I don't want to get too far with it. Mainly because I don't want to deviate from the... Make sure I got my audio on here. Okay. Yeah, make sure I don't deviate too much from the art style. I'm just trying to get things together. Wrong screen. This guy's going to be pretty cool, though. This down here is going to be like just flowing fabric and stuff, and it's supposed to be like a ghost type creature, and that's kind of the stuff I want to make for the game. I want to kind of go with a spookier, darker atmosphere things when I get into it. So that'll be kind of cool. And I spent the rest of the time working on this little stream avatar thing. he's not doing very good so far. I've been fighting trying to get animation software that I do. You know, I can do it in Unity pretty easily and get it animated, but stuff outside of Unity, either you got to pay an arm and a leg or whatever. And I kind of get it. But, I'm not sure if I'm going to stick with that or go back to a pixel art form. I do like more cartoonish stuff, especially for the stream, and that's just kind of a template I'm working on for style anyway, and then try and make a bunch of different guys for that too. But it's a lot of art. I'm spending quite a bit of time doing art. I'm gonna try some 32 by 32 textures now because the blocks are textures. So I'm gonna probably be building like a dark castle or gothic castle style art or blocks and stuff. Well, post-industrial gothic style blocks and whatnot, and try and get some of that style in there. So to do that, I need to minimize that. I'm not working in Blockbench today. It's something I gotta get back to. Like I said, I've been struggling with the stream avatar thing going down on the bottom there. I want window capture. So I've done a lot of pixel art before. This is part of one of the texture packs I did for Minecraft back way back when. I think, oh, geez, this is like going on 7 years now when I did this one. And it was meant to be a more cartoony one, especially at the 16 by 16. Minecraft tends to give me motion sickness, and this helped me a lot with motion sickness. Obviously, I'm gonna work a little bit, work a little more realism into what I'm doing with Hytale. Keep forgetting the name of it. It's been so long. You know, it's been in development for like 10 years, and the whole drama this year. Oh my goodness. I thought it was just gonna go away, but it seems like it's actually happening. Now you can't. It looks like, judging by my screen, you can't see that I have the grid pattern set up, but I do have it broke into 32 by 32 and then into 32, so I got the full pixels, so I can just draw quick. And I probably want to use my dot pen. Grab a color. No. Six, 8, 9, 10. Alright, that's not broken up right. I gotta set my grid up a little better. Won't let me have more than 8 on there, so go with blocks of 8. So that divides it into 4. That's all a little better. So to start, I'm gonna do this all in grayscale, but I'm gonna try and tint it a little bit blue, I think. And yeah, if anybody comes in, I'll chat up to. So gonna get this kind of set up. And I think I'm going to have this one down here be the top of the block. So all 4 sides really should be the same on most of these blocks. Oh, and I'm going to pull some references here quick to... Alright, so what I'm seeing here, what I'm going to need to do, that a lot of this is just going to be the bigger blocks. I'm gonna leave the bottom right there because that's not actually too bad. Want to add some cracks to this. I'll be using the pencil, which will have a slightly bigger pixel. Go a little lighter with that. Okay. So a lot of this will probably have to... I'm going to have to save this in a way that I'll be able to come back and edit. Mainly because... mainly because I don't know how things are going to work in Hytale, generally. Sorry, I'm just merging some layers together, getting it set up to do a tiling test. I know you can't see most of what I got going on here, but that's alright. So yeah, I don't know, like, I got clues and hints at what the art style is going to be. It's going to be a lot different once I get in there and I play and I start seeing, because I kind of, even though I'm going for a darker style, Oh, why isn't that working? See. Oh, that usually works. Oh, you know what? There we go. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, that's why I wanted to test it. I got that big double overlap there. So without the double overlap here, it looks bad. So, what do I want to do with that? Oh, and I suppose I got the one dark one here, so that's why. Let's delete these. That's why I saved some things in my layers. Okay. Oh, I gotta get rid of that. That's right. what I want to do is I'm gonna, so this is the top. I think it'll look better to erase this one. Go a little lighter with that rim lighting there. Exaggerate it down here too. Okay. I think that should do. Okay, that's pretty good. Now I'm gonna tint it. I'm gonna make the full texture actually, just so I'm not distracted. I'm going to add another layer, and I'm going to make it additive or multiply. I can't remember. I think I want multiply. I want kind of a toned down blue. Oh, shoot. Oh, yeah, that's right. Maybe going a little darker than that. No, that's too much saturation. Alright, well, that's one texture down. So, like, objects like pillars and stuff will have to be, like, their own thing. Here, I'm gonna write that down, because... So, that's kind of a basic building block there. There is another one that I'm gonna do that's gonna be pretty similar. I'm just writing some notes here. Pillars can be objects, I believe. But I'm not, like, again, I'm not sure how the game plays. There's only so much I can prep for. Doing practice for the 32 by 32 style graphics and whatnot is one thing, but so I got the objects. Pillars can be objects. I need just kind of like trim, basically, trim pieces. I will need carpets and stuff. So there's going to be a lot to do. I'm going to do file new. One second. I gotta figure out what my canvas size actually is. Oh. Oh, what happened there? Oh, Jesus. Paste it as a new thing. Scared myself. Okay. I didn't remember what color I used. See, this is a palette discipline. I'm already failing palette discipline. Just trying to get it back on model. So I could start doing fancier stuff here, I guess. But I don't know. It's really quite worth it yet at this juncture. Yeah, rather quiet here today. Suppose it usually happens on the quiet streams. I wonder if my chat isn't disconnected though. It shouldn't be. Oh, chat's connected. It's just quiet. It's quiet tonight. Alright, well, that's 2 down. And that's a pretty good start. Not sure what I'm gonna do with it from there. Like I said, I'm kind of going for like a big castle, dark castle type thing. Probably go for. So some props and stuff that I can probably plan to work on. So I got pillars. Oh, not sure where my pencil. Oh, my pencil's in there. So I got pillars on my list of things to do. So gargoyles. Armor statues. And, you know, that would actually probably go really good with living armor statues. So leaning into the dark stuff, I'm gonna need a gravestones and wrought iron. Are some things I'll need for this. Dead trees. And mushrooms and thorny vines. So those are some things that I could add to a darker castle type thing. I'm not sure how windows work, but I would like stained glass. And fancy carpets. But so those are some things to work on. And a lot of this is going to be more difficult until I can get into and actually see it. There's 7 days until the game comes out. I want to be doing at least one little thing a day here as I'm getting in preparation for working on a mod or a biome pack or texture pack or buildings or whatever. Probably try and work them all into something as I get into it. But first I want to play the game and see where it's at. So tomorrow I'll probably do a couple graveyard themed objects. I think they'll be easier to do in the sense that I kind of have a good idea of what I can do with it instead of trying to go big with a big castle. Just kind of think of what I can do with a smaller scale, just creepy stuff, and work my way into it. I am probably going to leave it there. I just wanted to do something tonight, start getting back into the flow of streaming. I've been working off stream. I've been very busy lately, so I'm sorry if anything. And I know I've streamed for only about 45 minutes, but I didn't really have a big goal. I'm going to try streaming earlier tomorrow and see how that works. If you did stop in, thank you. I hope you come by again when I have more going on, but I think until Hytale comes out, it's going to be kind of spotty as far as what I do. Anyway, thank you for watching, and have a good night.